my new tube that I ordered off eBay. 1/2 OD, which means outer diameter. There's a piece that came with this tube. It is a 5/8 outer diameter that I connected to the bottom piece of my tube that I also connected into the TalkStar to get a little bit of a more clear sound. And that's why I gotta say, I'm impressed with this new tube. But, you know, I'm using that one patch too, the way that Paul Eagle would have it set up. I got that on my B track. You go to trance, B11, the first button. Forgot how you set that up, but I know everything. I know everything in the EQ, like knob 1. Let's see how I got that set up. Knob 1 is at 600, knob 2 is at 10, knob 3 is at 5.00. That's just how I got mine set up. I think Paul Eagle sets his up at 6.00. Mine is at 5 because I like an edgier sound out of my Talkbox. And then knob 4, you're going to turn that all the way up to 12. Computer lab, ooh yeah, computer lab. But the thing that I like about the piece that I connected into the TalkStar, you know, with the 5/8 outer diameter connecting to the 1/2 outer diameter is it has something to do with how the sound travels through the tube. Now, I've gotten people in the past have told me about the previous tube I was using for my TalkStar. People have told me, well, I'm hearing like a distorted sound coming out of your tube. This one, I'm not getting that at all. I'm not even picking that up. You don't hear like that buzzing effect, that distorted sound. Like when I go down into the low keys. I know the wheels in a real bad way. You know, this tube actually does sound just like, you know, the Roger and Zap effect. That's why I'm glad I got this tube. And not only that, I got a new tube, you know, because my old one was starting to look, you know, let me put it this way, it was just starting to look old, so I figured it was about time that I go with something new, you know, get a brand new tube for my Talkbox. I've been meaning to do that for months. I did cut down on this tube because this is a 6-foot tube. I cut it down a lane so I could have another mouthpiece for my TalkStar tube. This tube, I don't know exactly what Talkbox this tube that I got now is for. You could use it on the TalkStar, but I think the tube that I got, when I ordered it off eBay, it said tube for Electro-Harmonix Golden Throat Talkbox. This is a Golden Throat Talkbox tube. It sounds amazing. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. But getting in with the patch that I'm using, you know, when you go into EQ, the way I got mine set up is when you get into the lower keys, you get a fatter sound. You get like a, I would have to say you would get like a mini Moog, or my opinion, because I've heard these synthesizers before with the Talkbox. It sounds like a Moog Sub-Fatty. You get like a Moog Sub-Fatty effect when you're playing the Talkbox, which I like that. I like that Moog Sub-Fatty effect. It's got a nice clear sound to it. Oh yeah, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Then if I want to go higher. You know, I like to make my talkbox scream sometimes. But yeah, I just figured I would share with you guys that today I got a new tube for my Talkbox. My TalkStar Talkbox. And, you know, that I'm using a brand new patch that I have seen on Facebook on Paul Eagle's page, how to set up a microcorg and get, you know, a nice good sawtooth buzz coming out of your tube. But, you know, I would have to say, I think tube size 2 is what makes a difference in playing talkbox. A lot of people would say, you know, it ain't got nothing to do with the tube, it's just got something to do with how you patch up your talkbox. I do believe it is the tube. The thing is, you know, not all talkboxers are the same. You know, different talkboxers use different size tubes. Me, I prefer, because, I don't know, this is the tube that I used to use when I had an MXR talkbox. The MXR talkbox uses a 1/2 outer diameter tube. Me, I'm used to that. I'm used to using a more narrow tube. I'm used to using the 1/2 outer diameter. 5/8, I can't use that tube, it's too wide for me. You know, but that's the piece that you connect into the TalkStar. This new tube, you know, it just came with a little piece, like, I don't know, I'd say maybe that big, that you connect onto the 1/2 outer diameter. And what I did is I plugged that into my TalkStar. And I am noticing a much more clearer sound coming out of my talkbox, and I like the sound effects. But yeah, we're gonna do something here. I'm gonna go into Mod FX because I like messing around with that. Check this out. Go to knob 3 and I don't remember if it was 35 you want to turn that up to, but you play around with that and you get a cool sound out of it. Oh yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. Turn my synth up a little bit more so you can hear that. Oh yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. It's something that is featured on Moog synthesizers. I don't know the knob on the Moog synthesizer that lets you do that, because, you know, I've never messed around with a Moog synthesizer before, but, you know, I was messing around one day with Mod FX, and I went into knob 3, turned it all the way up to 35, and I'm like, wow, that like sounds cool, you know, to do on the talkbox. Let's turn that down. I'm gonna try doing that in 25. Oh yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, yeah. Back to normal patch. Oh yeah. Turn you down. Oh yeah. California, no shot of birdie. California, no shot of birdie. In the city of LA. You guys know I just love doing that on a talkbox, the California Love. Every talkboxer wants to know how to play California Love by both Zapp and Roger, and then later on it was sampled by Tupac and Dr. Dre, featuring Roger Troutman. California, no shot of birdie. California, no shot of birdie. In the city of LA. If you're a talkboxer, brand new, or just been playing talkbox for years, that right there is your favorite thing to do on a Talkbox. And that would be California Love. I also like doing this one though. Somebody somewhere told me this about you, yeah. They say you're a heartbreaker, it just can't be true, yeah. But I don't know the full song, you know, when it comes to playing that on the keys. But yeah, there's a lot of Zapp and Roger songs I know. This one is my favorite, Computer Love. Computer Love, ooh yeah. Computer Love, ooh yeah. And then I Wanna Be Your Man. 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 Yes, I do. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the video. Just wanted to share my new Talkbox tube that I got off eBay.